Again, hello. The timer didn't start, so I said hello twice if you heard that. Sorry. Got a little bit of different background. Now you can see all my clutter. This is Ken's chair. I'm sitting at the kitchen table. This is Ken's chair. And I sit across from him, usually. And that's where I was last night. You saw the refrigerator and all that behind me. I keep looking down at the, I see me, and if I don't look at myself, you're probably tired of me. Here I just started vlogging yesterday, and I've already made, this is like the 4th or 5th video. The other, most of them were about the streaming device that I just got, the Android box, but I figured I'd do a little ditty, just a regular vlog without all that stuff. I mean, I'll probably mention it, but my allergies were terrible during the night and this morning, and I was going to go shopping. I go shopping with a friend of mine about every other week, and I just couldn't do it today, so I'm gonna probably go by myself tomorrow, if all goes well. Okay, let's see what has happened. I woke up in the middle of the night. Well, back up. Before I went to bed, it was getting nice and cool outside, finally. So I decided to open up the windows, turn the air conditioner off. Air conditioners, we have one in the bedroom and one in the living room. Decided to turn those off, have some nice cool air come in. Ken gets home around 11:30, between 11:30 and 12 o'clock, and it's pleasant. So it's like, cool, we'll go to bed and it'll be comfortable. And it was. We went to bed around, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock. And it was perfectly comfortable when we went to bed, but then I woke up, cross between my allergies, and it started getting warm. Very uncomfortable. So I got up and came out to close the windows and put the air conditioner back on. I get to the kitchen, and the window behind me, right over there, our deck is right outside there. Okay. I'm still half asleep. I'm groggy. It's dark, except for some night lights. And the cat food bag is out the window a little bit. Like somebody was tugging on it. Our window was only open like that much. Okay. We have those safety locks. So, you can leave your window open, but nobody could, squeeze through there, robber or whatever. And so it was only open that much. And I'm looking and I'm like, there's a couple of our cats were in all night. I'm like, how did you cats get it up in there? And I was just so out of it. So I just pull it down and I'm looking, and I could kind of see that the screen was tore. So I'm like, I gotta go back to bed. I'm tired. I'm feeling miserable. So I closed the window and went back to bed. And then the alarm went off around 7. Excuse me. And I pushed the snooze button once or twice. I just don't have it in me. My whole head was hurting and I just felt miserable. So I got up again, because I had to let my friend know, don't bother picking me up because I'm not going to make it. So I sent her a text and said, sorry, but I can't go. I'm not feeling good. And by then it's daylight, and I'm out here. My phone was out in the kitchen, and I was texting, and I look over, and I was like, "Oh my word!" It was crazy. I posted a video about it. I posted it on here. So if you haven't seen it, you can take a look at our little cat food criminal We're pretty sure it was a raccoon that tried to get in and steal the cat food. He tried to drag the bag out the window, for crying out loud. So I threw that cat food away because somebody mentioned about germs, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, never thought of that. I don't want to contaminate my cat, so I threw the bag out in the burn barrel. It's just cornmeal and that stuff. I normally don't get them the cheap cat food, but I needed something to tie over until I can go shopping to get the good stuff for him. I get the one with the real meat and everything in it. Sorry, I keep hearing a noise. I think it's nutmeg. He likes to go underneath the cupboard for sanctuary. Yep, he's crawling out of the cupboard right now. He likes to go under the sink. Wants his privacy, I guess. Anyways, the screen was... he was trying desperately to get that bag. Either get in to eat or drag that bag out. I mean, he had it shredded pretty good. And I just bought that bag Tuesday. And I only feed my cats dry once a day. And it's usually at night to tie them over till breakfast. Half the bag was gone. Half the bag. I was just like, incredible. And I'm thinking it was a family too. Both me and Ken were thinking it's a family because there was just too much destruction. And they were in my bird bath. I didn't find out until later that nutmeg. Yeah, he's eating. I have a little fountain thing in the bird bath. Well, that was knocked out of there. The bird bath was fine, but I don't know, they grabbed that and took it out. And the planters out on the septic tank lid, was going to plant stuff in those. I just set them out there, with the dirt in it and stuff, and they trashed like 2 or 3 of them. I don't know if they're broke or not, but the dirt was all over the place. And we didn't see anything else but this, the screen on the window. I had this planter with some bulbs in it, flower bulbs, and they had strewn those all over the deck. Well, if you've seen the picture. And then the scoop that I use in the cat food bag was laying out on the deck. He was able to drag that out of the bag. Silly creatures. We've been here 21 years. We've never had a critter problem like that. We've never had any. And we've had the windows open. Come on. I'm glad they weren't open enough for him to get in. Oh my. As you can see, I have shelving of food, and I can't help but think he would try crawling and just pulling stuff off the shelves, That would be horrible. And don't know what my cats would have done in here either. I'm just glad it wasn't any worse. So we're gonna probably get the screen fixed. He had just fixed it, actually. It was ripped not ripped, but it was pulled out of the frame a little bit in one corner. Because the cats do kind of, to get our attention, they ding, 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 I'm out here, let me in, let me in. But that wasn't a cat that did that. He just fixed that. And now it's not fixed. We can't fix it. We're gonna have to totally replace the screen. The frame's okay from what I can tell. I have my iced coffee here. I need more coffee, and it's that time of year. Iced coffee. I love iced coffee. What else? When I finally did get up this morning, we had our breakfast, cleaned off the deck, cleaned up the mess that those critters made. He went off to work. I went off to, I had bought a digital camera. It was an older one that still took those little micro cassettes. And it was all complete, or so I thought, and so did he, the guy, the thrift store guy. And I was all excited when I brought it home. I think it was last Saturday, and everything was fine except the cord that you use to plug into the camera into your computer so you can download or transfer all that. It wasn't the right one. There was a cord there, but it wasn't the right one. So I called him, and he said, well, bring it back in, and the earliest I could do it. They're only open Thursday through Saturday, and it was they were almost ready to close on Saturday by the time I called them. And so he said, just bring it in Thursday. And he said he might have a cord for it. I have tons of cords around here, and I looked and looked and looked, and not one would fit it. So I took it in today, and he didn't have any cords either. We went through a bunch of them, and found him on eBay, and he said he offered, to drop the price, give me a few bucks back to cover the cost of the cord. But my thought on that, I told him, well, I don't know if it's going to be compatible with my laptop, and that was my main concern because of it being such an older digital video camera taking those cassettes. I didn't know how it would be compatible with Windows 10. And I had brought my laptop in with me today in case he found a cord, and then I could test it and everything, and if it worked, I'd just leave with the camera, happy camper. Well, I said, no, I don't. I'm not gonna keep this camera if I don't know for sure it's gonna be able to download my videos off of it. So he had no problem with that. He was very apologetic. He even tried to get a hold of the person who had it on consignment to see if they had the proper cord, because the one that was in there was not the proper cord. So I got a refund, which was kind of nice to get some money back. And I'll just hold out for a real digital camera that takes an SD card. I don't know. I haven't looked at them for a while. The only way I can take digital video is on this thing here, like I'm doing now, or my smartphone. And I'll just deal with that until I can find what I really, really want. And so after that, I went over to Family Dollar store. It's the new one in the town nearby. I really liked it. It was really nice. It's the first time I've been in that particular one, and it was really nice. And I picked up a few items that were on my grocery list that I can cross off. And then from there I went and picked up milk and came home, and that's when my Android box, my package of goodies was there waiting for me. And then I I didn't get to it right away. I was a good girl. I made sure everything was done around here before I started having fun with the box, because I knew it would take. It takes time to really set things up and get it running the way you want to. It's not even the way I want it right now, but I got what I really like on there. So I might get rid of my Fire Stick. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably get rid of the Chromecast. I don't really use that anymore. Roku, I will not get rid of my Roku. Not touching my Roku, because it's still, I love my Roku. I love the simplicity of it, and it does have a lot of things on there that I can't even get on the Android box. So keeping the Roku, keeping the Fire Stick for a while anyhow, and definitely the Android box. I have Doctor Who on again, but I have it turned down this time. I can't remember if that was if I had Doctor Who on and had to turn it down last time. I have it turned down this time. But yeah, I like Doctor Who. Never thought I would, but I do. Anyways. Hey Nutty, where'd you go? Nutmeg. He's probably at the door waiting for me to let him out. He's been in all day. He's afraid of the air conditioner.
big 15-pound male, and he's scared of the air conditioner. He will not stay in the living room, and the only place he does stay in the living room is in between the coffee table and the couch, where he cannot see the air conditioner. He hates that thing. I mean, good grief, he's been here for nearly 8 or 9 years. And we've always had an air conditioner in the window, and all of a sudden one year, he just was deathly afraid of it, and has been since. He hates it. He'd rather be outside. I don't like leaving him out at night, especially knowing there's critters around, but can't control cats. You really can't. And they drive me crazy. When I try to leave him in all night, the meowing and the acting up, they do everything. They're very good at communicating. They really are. They really try to tell you. And they're very insistent. Reminds me of not too long ago, Pepper, our former feral feline. We have a litter box, okay? And we have it there for mainly at night so they can use it. Well, I forgot to open it up. There's a lid that I put on during the day. I forgot to open it up before we went to bed. And it was almost time for us to get up, but we were being lazy and we were trying to sleep in. It must have been a weekend or something. And he crawls up there and he's meowing and kind of doing a scratchy thing and everything. I was like, oh, go away, quiet. Next thing I know, I feel this warmth. Not a good kind of warmth. A wet warmth. Yeah, he peed on the bed. He had to go, and it was my fault. I didn't listen to him. I should have known, about that meow and stuff. Him being so persistent. He tried to tell me. You never seen two people jump out of bed so fast. It's that, and when they have their yak attacks. I mean, that sound just wakes you out of a dead sleep. But anyhow, thankfully we caught it in time where it didn't do any real damage. I'm getting these pop-ups. It says I need to update. I hate this mouse. Forget it. Sorry, distracted here. Gotta. I hate the touchpads. Anyways, it didn't do. It didn't soak all the way through, thankfully, because we have a big quilt on it. But I ripped everything off immediately and threw it in the washer, and everything's good. It was fine. But poor cat. He tried so hard to let us know. So I've been very diligent leaving that lid off, taking that lid off before we go to bed. I don't want that happening again. What's the matter, big boy? Hey, come here. You want to say hello to the YouTube world? He's looking at me. He is so cute. I gotta get him for you. Hey, come here, you big pup. Oh yes. Here's Nutmeg. Here. You usually want to stay up here. You've been in all day, huh? Don't you want to see everybody? Huh? Yeah, he's the old man of the bunch. But he is so precious. Yes, he's just so precious. This isn't even longer. Instead of getting shorter, they're getting longer. I'm so sorry. This is going to be probably a 20-minuter. Oh my. He's so sweet. He's like the best cat in the world. He really is. Yeah. He's like almost the perfect feline. Perfect putty cat, huh? Camera shy, I guess. I don't know. Don't you want to look at the camera? Don't you want to look at the camera? Huh? Don't you want to look? Yeah. Good boy. All right. I get you. Ugh. There you go. Well, I guess I better go and let him Yeah.
He's not happy. He wants to go out. So I will bid you farewell. Have a good evening, and I am so sorry for posting so much. It'll dwindle down when the novelty wears off. Then probably won't hardly see me at all. But you have a good night, and we will do this again sometime soon. I'm trying to find out where all these, what I'm supposed to push. I might get a new program. I don't know, I gotta figure out how to really do this, because these are probably pretty lame compared to most people. But I'm having fun with it. So everybody take care, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.